What's up guys, and today I'm gonna show you how to level up without any effort. Like, you don't have to kill hundreds of mobs with the kill quests in order to gain your first few levels. Like, you can just pretty much uh, do collecting quests, and you level from 66 to 67 around 60% by doing those quests. And yeah, that's kind of a lot if I have to ask me. Um, you can do them every 1 day and 16 hours. So like you can pretty much do them every once every 2 days. So that's pretty nice, to be honest. Let me get the first few quests. Let me do Shift F12 because I don't care about seeing other people. So this is one quest. To break down 20 traps. And this is also a quest.
As for Lumbra.
To gather Eternal Crystal of Light. So let's do the Eternal Crystal of Light first. Because that's an easy one, you just have to collect and you don't have to get off your mount, you can just stay on your mount. So here's the first one. It was a little bit of lag. That's the second. I have like a small rotation how I do it. So like when I gather the last one and go back to the first one, then I have to wait for like maybe 2-3 seconds in order for the first one to respawn again. So you can pretty much do this quest in like a couple of minutes. You gain about 7 each round, so you have to do it 3 times. And on the BR server, the beginning area is like full with bots, as you could see. I think there are more bots than players on this server, but I don't know. NC South is, or NC West is not doing anything about it, so yeah, I'm not even bothering reporting them and that kind of stuff. It also helps the economy to be cheap. Like, it's not that I'm rich, I only have 352 mil, so a cheap economy is a good thing in my eyes. Although I don't support botting and hacking and that kind of stuff, but yeah. The community on the BR server itself doesn't do anything about hackers, botters, cheaters. Like, the community just lets them do their own thing. They have an attitude like, as long as the hacker is on my side, I have an easy way to I don't know, get loot from instances or win PvP to gain GP and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a shame because like Israfel server has a way different attitude. Like, they pretty much blacklist people from runs because of being a hacker and that kind of stuff, you know. So but yeah, one of the highest ranks on this server, or the highest level on this server, I'm not gonna call out his name, even though I should, but I'm not going to do that. One of the highest levels in this game, probably the highest level, I have no idea, but let's say that it's one of the highest levels. He bots like a motherfucker. I already caught him 2 times. Like, one time I saw him and I just trained a random boss on his ass, so he died. So he didn't gain experience. I'm an asshole like that. So yeah, all those dudes next to me here are all fucking bots. But anyway, let's go back to the topic of leveling. Like I said, when you're going from 66 to 67, you gain about 60% by doing these quests. And it only takes like maybe 2 hours, between 2 and 3 hours. Like, it really depends if other people are doing the quest too. Okay, I got 20 items already, so let's do the daily. Like, this daily, you can do it every single day. But yeah, at 66 to 67 you gain 60%. From 67 to 68 you gain about 20% by doing these quests every 2 days. And from 68 to 69 you gain 10%, and from 69 to 70 you gain around 5%. So like, after a while, just doing these quests, it's still worth it, but like, it's getting harder and harder to level, so you need to do other things too. So like, it really depends on what class you are, but like, for example, clerics, songweavers, they can go to the elite area, like the outskirts of Northfold, this area, this area, this area, and that area, I think. Those are all elites. So like, for example, clerics and songweavers can just gather, or I mean grind mobs and gain experience. I'm not a cleric, so I don't know exactly how much experience you gain, but I think it was when I was in a party and we grinded one of those elites. I was with 2 others. I gained 5 million experience, so probably you gain about 15 to 20 million experience from one elite. So like, as a songweaver or a cleric, you know, you can heal yourself, you can DPS, so it's doable. Probably SMs can do it too. Like, as a Templar, I can't do it. Like, I need to dual client, for example. I don't have to party up with my dual client, but yeah, I can, for example, log in on my Songweaver too and try to DPS it, but melees have a little kind of a problem in grinding those elites. Like, we need a lot of accuracy, and if we stack a lot of accuracy, our damage is shit as hell. But yeah, so that's how much you gain from the experience, but also, like, you get a lot of Kina. Like, if I show you, you get 1.8 million, and you think that's not a lot, but if you do it every single time when it's done with the cooldown of those quests, so like every 2 days that you do this quest, then you gain about 300 million Kina a month. So on the BR server, a cooldown pack, for example, is 150. So, I mean, 2 cooldown packs in 1 month just for free, you know, just by doing these quests. Like, it doesn't take any effort.
That's an invalid target.
But yeah, what else can you do to level up, to gain experience? Well, you can, for example, do instances. From what I've heard, people are doing the new instances, the new Edma, the new T-Labs, Dragonshire, I think, Dragonshire Liar. I didn't even do those instances. I'm not really a PvE queen, to be honest, so I don't care about those instances. But yeah, like, I heard that people are soloing and duoing those instances. I don't know if it's worth it, because like I think it's just better to grind in open world. But who am I to say what you have to do, you know? So like it's an option to do. Why did I just pop?
That's an invalid target.
But anyway, what you also can do, from what I've heard, the first few levels of doing Orb and I think Sorrow was also worth it to do.
Invalid target.
But yeah, I didn't do that. Like, the only thing that I did was these quests and maybe grind a little bit. And I'm already 68 on this tune, and on SFL I'm almost halfway to 69, and that's from, I don't know, 2 weeks of this patch right now. So yeah, like it's not being the fastest to level, like but one of those Templars on IS, I think he's 71 or 72. I think he's 71. So, but he's using the cash up, you know, like how I do it is for people that don't have the opportunity or don't want to use the cash up in order to level up. Like, it's not really necessary at the first few levels. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, at least I keep my money in my pockets, and I don't stay behind with the other people, you know. So I think it's pretty nice how I do it. I make Kina, I make some experience, you know, and be happy with it.
Target is too far away.
I hate this mob. Like, they should redesign that mob somewhere else. Because he has a fucking slowdown. That's why I'm running around in my crit MR set right now, in my PvP set. Like, you can also just be in your PvE set. Oh yeah, another thing. Right now, the in-game time is 7 p.m. 7:15 p.m. So at 8 p.m. it's getting nighttime. So what you do is you don't go to this area, Echoes of the Past, and so you're not going to these 3 camps because you need to do them when it's daylight. So like when this nighttime is over, that's upcoming right now, when it's getting close to daylight, I'm going to those camps, because those camps, this area over here, or this camp, and you have to gather items over here. Those that camp you have to gather items while flying. This camp is not really important, but it's in the same area as the other camps. So, and this camp, the upper camp, like that one spawns extra ads at night, and it's annoying to gather while having extra mobs in that area. So you need to wait until it's daylight, so you don't have to worry about those extra ads that spawn in that surrounding area. So yeah, here we have another bot. I think there's a bot somewhere here too. But okay, we are done with this quest. I don't mount up. So now we are going to hand in the quest or talk to an NPC of the daily. And the daily gives you also the same amount of experience, 26.5 mil and a blood mark. Or like 5 blood marks. I don't really have to worry about blood marks though, I have almost 1,000. Like on my IS tune, I think I have like 1500 or something like that. So I kind of have to buy some bloodmark weapons and hand them in to the Shugo to gain some AP. What's kind of annoying is that they removed the bloodmark, or like not the bloodmark Shugo, but the GP Shugo. Like there's no way to gain GP anymore from handing in AP and Kina.
Death to the White Wing cowards.
So the people that did that for years, just buying GP because of AP and Kina, they gained a lot of GP and ranked up, and now it's pretty much impossible for a rank 1, rank or 1 star or 2 star to rank up that fast. Like you really need to go to Siege, do EB and that kind of stuff. Like ID, EOB, stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, let's hand in the quests. So here's the first NPC.
As for Lumbra.
Right now the NPCs are naked because I have my fraps on. So like they don't want to like, or they don't show their clothes right now. But it doesn't matter. Okay, I got a new essence. I'll tell you about that later, how to use the essence.
As for Lumbra.
So yeah, right now I gained 78 million experience, or 79 million, almost 80 million experience from doing pretty much nothing. It took me like what, like 5-10 minutes, and it's easy to gain experience like this. And also Kina. Where's the drawing to? Oh, here's the drawing to. So what you do is like you do this quest, that quest, and that quest at the same time. You gather the items over here, talk with the NPC over there, talk with the NPC over there, talk with the NPC over there, do the trap quest over here, then you talk with the NPC over there, and then you go back and you hand in your quests. After that you can do whatever you want. Like you have a camp over here, a camp over there. So when you finish this quest in this area, you go to there, and these are elites. I'll make another video of that, how to do those. And you have, let me use yellow, an NPC over there, and those are the items. NPC there, you can just stay in that area, and you have a camp over there, and you use that area. Then you have this one, is the most annoying one, and you can only gather one each time. So like just do it when you are like all tabbing to like YouTube or Facebook or whatever. This quest is pretty easy to do, and these camps, you have to do them at daylight. So when daylight starts, you have to fly in this area. You can gather them in this area, and at that camp you have to gather them at elites, and you have to do that also on daylight, because otherwise you have extra mobs. So hopefully it helps you level up a little bit, and if you like the video, subscribe, like, dislike, place a comment, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video.